So how do we make this design complete? How do we do it so that there's a backside and we have all the elements we need? Well, we have the front done, so let's go ahead and do all the other elements. This is where it does get a little bit tricky because we're going to start to separate elements for the printer. So we need to design the backside of this. So if we looked at our chocolate wrapper, our mast example, we kind of had the wrapper fold around, which will be the left and the right sides that'll fold around. So that part is done. And this green line is just for me to indicate where the front begins. And the left and right is the outside. But now we need to go up and do kind of this white section up top that will end up being upside down because it's going to flip and go over the bar and be behind on the label. So when we do the design, we're actually going to have it end up upside down. So it'll all print as one sticker. That this whole area will print as one sticker and it'll be put on the front and then it'll be wrapped around. And so what's upside down will now become right side up. So that we're going to do that, but I'm not going to design upside down. I'm going to design right side up and then just do a transform and flip it 180 degrees and then I have it where I need it to be. So let's start thinking about the backside design. I am just going to copy a couple of these elements. I'm going to just take this entire portion right here. Just going to unselect. Should have had this on another layer. That'd be smart. I'm just going to copy and paste it up here. And this is where we're going to work on the back. We don't need that anymore. We don't need some of the, I'm going to drag some of these elements over to the side because I would like to use some of these fonts. But I like to continue my line to go all the way down. We also have to think about having a little bit extra for the top part of the bar that actually gets wrapped around that little small portion. We'll have to adjust for that. And so now we got to think, okay, what do we need to have on the back? Well, we're going to need to have an ingredients list and a barcode. So I'm going to go ahead and put those elements together and I'll be right back. So I'm back, and if this was a real project, I would contact the client and say, I need to get some information of ingredients and we need to know what legally you have to put on the back. And they're going to go ahead and give you that information. You don't have to figure that out. And also they'll give you the barcode because they have to get the barcode from the manufacturer. So here we go. So this is the back label. So we're going to kind of play around with blocking a little bit. I kind of already, I'm adapting my die dot font choice. We want to go ahead and adapt as many fonts as possible and carry those over to the back side. And I'd like to do maybe a center alignment since this is a nice presentation here. We can just do center align, maybe put some nice wide spacing, make it nice and elegant. Get a little spacing there between our objects. And this is 33 point size, so yeah, we don't need it that big. Great. And so I also have to probably place the barcode right in the bottom there. We don't want that to be in the top. We want all the good stuff to be on the top. And we have to have our logo because we have to have a company name. So I kind of made up a kind of a quick fake one. Maybe put that toward the top. And I might even make this, I think that is our charcoal gray. Okay. Just making sure that's the same. Oh, that is actually black. So let me take my little, I'm just getting a sample here. Just getting our eyedropper tool. I want to make sure everything is the same shade. This kind of dark charcoal color. Make sure that's the same down here. Just make sure that those are all similar. So now we have some kind of contact information that we're required to have. It doesn't need to be large. I wouldn't make it less than, right now I have it 10. I wouldn't make it less than 8-point font because then readability becomes an issue. So Best by May, that's important. Let's make that a little larger. Maybe make that this wider font. That's 700 spacing. That's a very wide spacing. Let's just do 300 and make 18. We really want people to see that so they know it's not expired. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of center align everything here. And kind of a quick way to center align. So I'm just going to draw a box. Select my box where I want it to align. I'm going to select all these elements. Just do a center alignment up here. Center align, and then I'm just going to adjust it all together. So now they're all aligned with each other. I probably should do the same thing with that, huh? Make sure that's aligned. So yeah, just go back through and make sure you have center alignment on all objects. So I need to make sure the ingredients list is aligned as well. Go to our line panel and align. Make sure you have enough space here for the barcode. You don't want to put anything close to the barcode because there could be problems with scanning. So great, I think I'm happy with the back of that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put these elements together to make one big sticker that's going to wrap around.